the competitors into one line and start. Competitors, the one.
Okay.
People who got the code that was leaked by the judges.
Several people from the front of the line got angry and started approaching them, and I thought they were about to start fighting right then and there.
Well, we got a stamp for 4:30. I don't know if anything will be available at that time, but it's something.
Holy how hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Zaitorial. Welcome to a breakdown of Cardfest. First thing I need to say is off the rip is my mic is a little bit cooked. I'm going to try to reduce the static with some audio engineering, but it might be there for a little bit of choppiness, and I apologize. Second of all, this video is not anti-Bandai Namco or any of the TCGs. This is a mere look into the chaos and to showcase people that got done dirty, and also the state of Cardfest as a whole as we go into February for Vegas. I have no issues with Bandai. In fact, I got to speak to a lot of the Japanese staff that were all incredibly kind, not on camera, of course. And also, at times, they kind of looked concerned of what was happening in America for their Cardfest brand. So it was interesting to see for sure. I also wish I'd gotten a little bit more footage. I didn't get to film as much as I had hoped, but it's enough to kind of paint the picture of what we went through. So without further ado, enjoy.
It is about 6 a.m. and we are getting ready for Cardfest. Alright, so we're leaving the hotel now. We're at the point. God, this place is so fucking sketchy. Holy shit. Alright. But today we're making content. I know that we did the walk yesterday, and nothing got filmed except the fucking Walking Dead that we're part of right now. But you know what? We're about an hour difference, so we're gonna see if that does fucking anything to help us. We've been awake for maybe 5 minutes each. I don't know. You know, one thing about being down here though is that it is warm, so it's not super abrasive being outside. Unlike where we're from. Oh, shit. Alright. I just realized how silly this entire concept is for a fucking playmat. And he just wants a booklet. Any other money things that he wants to blow. Dude, I'm so tired. But this is what happens when an event is only 2 days and it's unorganized as hell. And it has been... It's been laughably bad. Wait, what?
So it wasn't organized until your system's completely crashed. But why would Bandai have it?
Imagine the line's pretty long already. It was the last night of sleep that I get to get at a hotel before we fly our happy asses back. We'll figure it out. Fucking deja vu. Oh, fuck. And there's another line starting over there. It's pretty much the same as it was yesterday. But, you know, worse, probably.
So at this point, it had just hit about 5:30, 6 a.m.-ish. And so the line was already insanely long. People had been out there already since 1 a.m., even from 2 a.m., 3 a.m. It is a mess. But I also knew just standing in the line wasn't going to help anybody and wouldn't get a message out. So I went around and I started interviewing. All right, so what happened this morning?
So, no, I essentially what happened, we got this whole line here that we established, all the way up to down there. And then out of nowhere, we have some guys start lining up towards that door right over there. They just start jumping up. And then several people from the front of the line got angry and started approaching them, and I thought they were about to start fighting right then and there. Low-key, I see them as the heroes. Security got involved, sent them all packing, and now the line has been established. So,
Apparently, that one guy got kicked out, though, right? The guy's been here since like 1 a.m.
I heard he got kicked out. Yeah, so I feel bad for him. If I see him, I'll try to thank him. I'd let him cut me, you know, for what he did. But you know,
How long have you been out here?
I've been here since 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it worth it?
Heck yeah. I like this spot. It's better than back there.
I think that's.
So I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
As a competitor, I showed up at 4 a.m. yesterday on the Saturday. I got my badge. I got my badge early on Friday. Came in, drove up, and then came here at 4 a.m. on Saturday. Lined up to be able to buy like exclusives and stuff. I get in. There's 2 lines. They let in the line of people who showed up later. There's no organization whatsoever. We get in, takes an hour to get into the venue. By the time we get in there, they had already, you had to use a QR code to buy any product, reserve a time. And all of the QR codes, or all of the spots were reserved by people who got the code that was leaked by the judges. So apparently it had been leaked by supposedly them. And
Did you get in line at all, like in the later times?
no,
or?
like the competitors had their own time, but I couldn't get a slot, so I had to play in the event, so I didn't get to buy anything. Until I got to buy like one little thing, but none of the event exclusives. This was not until like 6:30 p.m. and I would have showed up early today, but I was here till like 8. I was here till 8 yesterday, so.
What do you think you would have wanted to like change that they could work on?
Some sort of like line organization, somewhat like ordering through the app if they have to do that. More deterring of scalpers and caring about anything whatsoever.
Yeah, there were a lot of scalpers. Like even in the lobby.
Need a limit who can buy what per game. People should not be able to buy like all of the event exclusives. Like I play One Piece and Gundam, but I would be happy with just getting something. Why did the people that like get here who cut in through the parking garage and then go get in line? Why did they get to buy everything and I didn't get nothing when I was here at 4 a.m.? Like I just don't understand why, because that's just not fair.
Are you local here or did you fly in?
Yeah, I was local. But I knew people that flew in. The airlines had like issues on Friday night, so there were people that flew in to Austin instead of Dallas and then drove up here, didn't get a spot because of the issues, and didn't get to buy anything.
Fuck. I appreciate your experience, man.
Yeah.
Now they're letting in Union Arena and Dragon Ball players, Top Cut, and Pirate Layer Gun. There's a lot of motherfuckers. That is 2 entire regionals going in right now. So the likelihood of anything being bought by us in the morning is extremely slim. And I know that people are probably going to riot. It's not looking good. So someone from staff is talking to people in the front. No one can really understand what he's saying.
We can't hear!
As you can hear. So they're still saying things. They're not really relaying any information to anybody. It seems like there's a singular corner of people that have some idea of what's happening. But, I mean, even with all those people gone from those tournaments, the line still wraps around the entire venue. So, I think it's currently a little bit... Do you know what time it is? It is 8:44. It is almost 9 a.m. At this point, we were already clearing the hall, disappointed that the QR code got leaked, getting ready for... I think I was practicing Gundam at this time already. And I don't even know what's going to happen.
You're supposed to be letting in an hour and a half.
I don't know what's happening, but as soon as the line goes, we're going to link up with Skeleton and hopefully... Oh.
or Pirates League, please come to me. I need to verify your Pirates League sticker on your badge. I need to verify your Pixar ticket for the main event. Come to me. We're trying to get the main event competitors in.
Why didn't we do that yesterday?
Dude, that line's like a mile long. Why aren't you like going down the line?
So there's that. And it's almost 9 a.m. It's supposed to open up for everybody, and they still. It has been all. The venue's supposed to open up for everybody in 15 minutes, and they are still trying to wrangle the people that they've been trying to wrangle for the last hour. So, hopefully, they can adjust the shop times to reflect whatever the fuck is happening. But currently, it's not looking good at all for anybody. Not even the people. There are people inside. I would show the camera, but there's too much of a reflection. There's a line within a line within a line. Not a single person, I think, is in the hall just yet, and they're expecting a flood of thousands of people to be able to go in and not get lost in the crowd, especially when that side is currently the general admission one. But it's really bad, and the vibes are not good. There's a lot of tension in the air. So this just got posted. Important event update due to current crowd management concerns, so their lack of staff. And to ensure everyone's safety, entry to the event will be limited but below players until further notice. Top cut, Union Arena official, everything like that. All the attendees will be asked to wait until the situation is calm. We apologize for any inconvenience and appreciate and understanding will be priorities to safe and enjoyable experience for all. In other words, ain't nobody buying shit. So, we have some competitors that are supposed to be in a tournament right now already walking out with giant merch bags full of stuff. This is not the first person either that we've seen, so it's not looking good. This is really bad. This is really bad. Almost 9 a.m. Still nothing. It's like 8:55, I think. And also for the merch store, the rumor currently is that they're handing out tickets, which is actually probably worse than gambling on a time slot by refreshing. I don't know. We genuinely might have woken up for nothing. Like I said, the thing that we're going for today is I want to get the Union Arena map that I was hoping to get, and then maybe some more sleeves or something. But it's fucking looking bleak. Looking very bleak for the home team. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what'll happen by the time we even get in. We're not even inside yet. I filmed so much this morning and we're not even in the fucking convention, so we'll kind of see what happens, and hopefully there'll be a good outcome. So hopefully there's a happy ending to this story, because right now there are people who flew in from other countries, other states like myself, or drove for 10 hours or something. People just put lives on hold just to try to enjoy a hobby of theirs and can't reap the benefits of it. So doesn't look good, but we'll see. Like I said, maybe there'll be a happy ending. I wanted to get thoughts from people who were in the front of the line, none of which who wanted to be on camera, which I totally respected. They had been there since 2 a.m. and people next to them had just gotten there, and I realized how much of a free-for-all it was going to be. And then this happened.
I need competitors into one line. Start. Competitors, the ones that are right here, come right here. One line. Blue back. Just blue back.
You're good, brother.
No entry over here. So back up a little bit. I can't get out the door right now. It's over there.
Yeah, you brother. Sorry. I'm just trying to document this shit.
Alright. I need a single file line. So
Shuffle in like car.
Badge? No, I need to see a badge. What is it for? No. Competitor good. Competitor is fine. You have a competitor?
All right. So, they have let people in. I don't know how I got here, but we appreciate you. So, everything's good. How do you guys feel?
Pumps. Let's go, Bandai Fest. Woo!
So, amongst filming and interviewing the chaos, I accidentally got into the front of the line. I'm not gonna lie, I felt like a piece of shit, but circumstances kind of happened, and I wanted to document everything that was happening. So, I mean, I'm definitely not a hero in this situation, but I'm definitely not a scalper. Shopping was not on my priority list right now. It was trying to get interviews and trying to film what the fuck was even happening, and to see if these people that were supposed to be in their tournaments were actually playing their tournaments. Unfortunately, footage got corrupted for this segment, but no. There were a lot of people who admitted to me that they dropped out of their tournaments, mostly Dragon Ball, to try to secure the Witch and the Bride playmat, which was probably the highest ticket item of the show, minus the Gundam accessory bundle. I then got in line for the retail tickets to get a random time slot for the day. Well, we got a stamp for 4:30. I don't know if anything will be available at that time, but it's something. So, they've said that general admission is now the only people that can shop. There are competitors still outside wrapping around the venue that are not going to be able to buy anything. I don't even think that most of the people in that line know that they can't do anything with this. They said we got 4:30. There's a homie that's going to try to get us something, but it's not looking good. A very kind soul that is actually competing gave me his 11:30 slot. So maybe try to get something. We'll figure out if we're able to. Okay, so at this point, tournaments are starting to start. We're not entirely sure still what is happening. Right now we're just trying to kill time till like 11:30 a.m. and we'll see if it works. This place, by the way, I just gotta say, on whoever decided that this space was the best space to put a bunch of angry TCG players are fucking insane. Actually, genuinely insane. So, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Everything's going bad. It's bad. The more people I talk to, the more I'm realizing that Cardfest is just the black market for TCG players. Everybody that got lucky to get in is just reselling their shit to actual collectors. This is actually genuinely feels like the black market. It's like a bazaar. People are huddling around tables, being like, yeah, he said he'd give me 80 extra for this, or yeah, he said he'd do this, yeah. It's like, fuck, man. But I don't know. It's cooked. But before I continue with the negatives, I do want to highlight some of the positives of my experience before doing a bigger positive breakdown later. First off, I got to meet Shunagawa, the creator of the One Piece CCG, as well as Koi Electables, who inspired me to want to vlog Cardfest to begin with. Both of them were so kind and sweet and really helped shine a positive on the trip and kind of dim out the darkness that we were all feeling. I also got to meet the homie Leo from Team Worst Generation. I've been watching their content pretty much on a daily basis for over a year now. It feels, maybe not be exactly a year, but it's at the 9, 10, 11 month range for sure. This dude is insanely good at One Piece and is a great soul. So, the most sought after items, the playmats, are gone. The only ones that are currently available right now are the Dragon Ball, and they still have plenty of them. And I know that because I got the last Nikkei, the last one in the convention. I had someone that was very nice, once again, trade me, I don't know, he said he knew me from my content, he looked familiar or whatever, so he was willing to help me out.
I believe, and yeah, we got it. So this was the last one in the entire convention, and it's rough. There are people in line with hopes and dreams right now of getting a Soletta mat, and they're not going to. My fiance traded a very expensive SP card for a Soletta mat. It was like a $300 to $400 SP. But the caveat and like the reason why she did it, even though a lot of people watching this probably wouldn't say worth it, but she got it from a $6 blister. So either way, she's up. She wanted it so much, and if she's happy, then I'm happy. And the guy that she got it from was not a scalper; he's a collector. He had a really impressive SP collection, and he was missing her. So if you ask me, everybody won in that regard. Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Michael. I'm from Houston, Texas. I drove 4.5 hours to get to Dallas Bandai Cardfest.
How's it been for you so far? I know we've talked a bit.
The actual tournament wasn't too bad. The merchandise booth line was terrible. There was, something about the QR code getting basically put out for a bunch of people too early, and a lot of the items got purchased or all the time slots got allocated, so yesterday it kind of stinked for that. Plus, there was just a lot of confusion with getting into the actual hall. Then today was no better for getting in or trying to get in a place in line, which has not been fun. I mean, everybody I've met, super nice, but hosting has been pretty bad.
Do you think it was worth coming out for, especially not only for you that's more of a local, but as well as people that maybe flew? There are people here from out of country.
For anybody that's in Texas, I'd say it's probably fine. Anybody who flew out here definitely is not worth it, because you did not get the experience that you should be getting, honestly.
Would you recommend Bandai Cardfest in the future?
If they actually get a really good hosting company or someone to actually put more money into it, then to help it out with better staff, yes. But for right now, I'm going to say no.
No. All right, thank you, brother.
No problem.
After that, me and my fiance went over to the side event area where we opened some packs, talked to some friends, and really just started winding down over the whole weekend. And as we were, multiple people that I had randomly met this weekend came up to me and said goodbye, which was actually really sad, but it made me realize all the unfilmed moments that I had. I legitimately made some really cool friends this weekend and got to make progress in my dream of being a competitive TCG player. I realized that behind the clouds of disappointment, fear, and stress was the real reason that I was there. And that was the community. To meet people and play games with other nerds who are passionate about trading card games. The people who were there for the right reasons were genuinely so kind and accepting of everyone around them. And sure, there were scalpers literally walking around holding playmats trying to resell them for $200, but in the grand scale of things, they were so small compared to the giant light that is the Bandai TCG community. This weekend and this video inspired me to continue doing content creation and to shift my content to what I love, and that is Bandai card games and traveling. This trip was supposed to be the end of my career as a content creator, but I hope now to do even more, just more focused around what I love. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you hit the subscribe button, because in Vegas and before then, expect so much more. My name is Zaitoro. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.
Of my life, oh tell me how much love